Hey there, friends. So here's the thing, you're hanging out somewhere in the vast universe. Can't see yourself, though. It's too far away, but you're definitely here. Maybe you're chilling among the stars or just floating in the cosmic ocean. You could practically be anywhere, but you're definitely here. Now, here's the kicker. You don't really know why you're here or what the deal is. Nobody does. All we know is that you're part of this cosmic show. You're kinda like a magnet, drawn to this weird wet rock, Earth, just hanging out in the middle of nowhere. This Earth thing, it's small, and you, my friend, are teeny tiny compared to it. Zoom out a bit, and you're like a speck. Zoom even more, and you're practically microscopic. You're just this itty-bitty being on this insignificant rock, surrounded by this massive, never-ending space that could be anything and everything at once. But guess what? That's what makes it all so incredible. This rock is your life source, giving you everything you need to survive for a bit. It might feel like a while, or maybe it's like no time at all, depending on your mood. But let's be real, compared to everything else out there, it's crazy short, like a single frame in a never-ending movie. And in this frame, you live on this rock, then you pass away, and you're left wondering what even happened. Nobody's got a clue. If you're lucky, you leave behind folks who'll be bummed for a bit, friends, family, lovers. They'll miss you, but they'll try not to dwell on it too much because being sad all the time is a real downer. They'll go to therapy, try to cope, and eventually, they'll bite the dust too. In some wild stroke of luck, you might be remembered for a bit longer by a few more people. Maybe you did something cool that impacted more folks. You were artsy, smart, a leader or an inventor. When you kick the bucket, more people might be sad for a bit longer. But most of them never really knew you, so they won't be thinking about you forever. And when they do, it's mostly their own made-up version of you. Over time, everyone and every memory fades away. But honestly, it doesn't matter. To you, to me, to anyone, we all end up forgotten. The stuff you did, the words you said, the impact you made, big or small, it loses its shine and becomes a distant memory. So, here's the lowdown on whatever's stressing you out right now. A first date, a job interview, a big presentation, an important test, a tough convo. It might feel like your whole life is riding on this moment. Like, the entire universe is watching. But guess what? It's not. You might think you're gonna mess up or fail, and hey, you might. But it's gonna be okay. Because against all odds, you're on this wacky rock, this planet that's like a life factory, cranking out more life, including yours. In this crazy vacuum of potential nothingness, you've got this playground, consciousness, wonder, emotions, thoughts. The only real mistake you can make is not realizing this. Not kicking back and soaking in the wild, hilarious absurdity of it all. Understand that it all means nothing beyond itself and find freedom and inspiration in that thought. Explore what it means to be you on this rock, in this solar system, in this galaxy, in this universe, in this who knows what. Be kind, have a blast, love, laugh, cry, give things a shot, maybe fail, and just live. And no matter what happens, you can still do all of this. In the worst case scenario, you give it your best shot, be true to yourself, and tackle things with compassion, honesty, effort, and understanding. Even if things go south, you move on, just like everything else in this ever-changing adventure. Now, let's talk about those day-to-day moments that are stressing you out. You know, the stuff that might have you biting your nails, a first date that feels like a job interview, a presentation that could make or break your career, a test that's giving you heart palpitations, or a tough conversation that's been keeping you up at night. I get it, these things can feel like they hold the key to your entire destiny. It's like the fate of the universe is resting on your shoulders. But here's the real deal, it's not. You might be sweating bullets, worrying that you'll make the wrong move or flop big time. And hey, you know what? You might mess up, stumble, or fall flat on your face. But guess what? Everything will be okay. Because against all odds, here you are on this quirky rock, this planet that's like a life-generating machine. It spits out life, more life, and yep, that includes you. In this giant, mysterious void where nothingness is a possibility, you've got this awesome playground, your consciousness, your capacity for wonder, emotions, and deep thoughts. The real goof up here would be not recognizing the sheer awesomeness of it all. Not kicking back and enjoying the wild, crazy absurdity of existence. Realize that everything means nothing beyond itself, and find freedom and inspiration in that thought. Take a minute to explore what it means to be you, not just on this rock but in this solar system, in this galaxy, in this vast universe, in this whatever it is that we might never fully understand. Be kind to others, have a blast, spread the love, laugh till your belly hurts, shed a tear when you need to, give things a shot, maybe fail, and just live. And regardless of how things turn out, you can still do all of this. Even in the worst case scenario, where you give it your all, stay true to yourself, and tackle things with compassion, honesty, effort, and understanding. Even if it all goes sideways, you move on. Just like everything else in this ever-shifting adventure we call life. So, here's to embracing the chaos, riding the waves, and making the most of this wild ride. Life's too short to get bogged down by the small stuff. Let's dive in, experience it all, and remember, you're on this rock for a reason, so make it count. Cheers to the journey.